We, the Igbos in the Federal Capital Territory, are calling on the sensitivities of the federal government of Nigeria, the President of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and we are calling on the judiciary and the sons and daughters, the eminent children of the Southeast, to please put their heads together and see for the release of Nnamdi KANU from detention. It will also enable him to see the gravesite of his father.
I agitate for Biafra, my right to agitate, my right. They turned this from peaceable felony now to terrorism.
Now, listen to what an Hausa man wrote about Mazi Nnamdi KANU and Biafra, like Biafra freedom. Just listen very carefully. This is so touching. At the end of it, I realized that the Northerners, they need a man like Mazi Nnamdi KANU. They equally need freedom. They are crying. They are in pains. They need a fearless man like Mazi Nnamdi KANU. Please pay attention and do share this video, please. Now, he said, every word uttered by Mazi Nnamdi KANU in that courtroom was not merely a defense. It was a cry from the depths of a wounded soul. The cry of a people denied their history, denied their voice, and denied their dignity. When he declared, fighting for Biafra emancipation is my fundamental right, not a crime, he summoned the truth that nations fear and tyrants bury. That freedom is not given, it is claimed. He stood not just as a man in handcuffs, but as a symbol of a dream unbroken by wars, unshaken by threats, and untouched by fear. You can jail a body, but you can never jail the truth. You can silence a man, but not the memory of what he stood for. If a country must crush a voice to maintain its unity, then that unity is already broken. This is coming from a northern man. Listen, as I watch from the north, my heart bleeds. We are starving for someone like him, not to divide, but to awaken us from this engineered slumber. We need a northern version of Nnamdi KANU, fearless, uncompromising, intellectually dangerous, someone who can speak to our pain, not in whisper of politics, but in roars of a revolution. For too long, our youths have been used as a foot soldiers for greedy elites, blinded by religion, chained by poverty, and deafened by propaganda. Who will rise for us? Who will challenge delusion and teach us that loyalty to injustice is betrayal to destiny? The North is not weak, we are only uninformed. And until a voice rises to break this silence, our chains will be decorated but never removed. We need that voice now. We need that fire. We need that awakening. From Khalid Yazdu. This is coming from a northern boy, an Hausa man. He wrote this piece for Mazi Nnamdi KANU, which is to tell you that some of them know the truth. They know that Mazi Nnamdi KANU has no crime to settle with Nigeria government. But because the Nigeria government wants to silence him, they want to bend him to succumb to whatever they're offering him. They want to make him never to speak again. Remember, Mazi Nnamdi KANU is been in that DSS dungeon for many years. Even when the father passed on, Mazi Nnamdi KANU never attended the burial. He never even see like the grave of his father. Yet some of you Nigerians, some of you schooled Nigerians know the truth, but you still bending due to tribalism, religion, or whatever story they have told you in the past against the indigenous people of Biafra, the Igbos, the Biafrans. Because of that reason, you just decided to hate on a man who is seeking for your freedom. Because if the Biafran people are freed from Nigeria today, every tribe will concentrate. There will be little light of competition. At At least every state, every tribe will try to be doing better than the other states. It is for our own good. But if you shut up, you don't want to say, you are in a big mess, because the only people enjoying the wealth of Nigeria are the politicians and their children, their relatives. They are the only people enjoying the wealth of Nigeria. Nigeria is too